Okay, hi YouTube, and welcome to another Common Barn update. Blimey, I thought I was never going to get this video uploaded. One thing or another going in the house, and YouTube not wanting to upload it. But anyway, here it is. Now I was trying something different with the update. I was going to try, you know, a lot of you do it out there where you do a bit of work on the layout and then you film it, and then you do a bit more work and then film your progress. Now I had recorded it like that. It was in 3 or 4 parts, but for whatever reason YouTube or my computer didn't like it, so I've gone back to an original style of update. Right, so in the last video I said I wanted to get the back scenes finished. As you can see, they haven't been finished. The trees over there haven't been touched, and the little cottages up there haven't been worked on either. But there is a good reason for this. No, hopefully you'll agree it's a good reason anyway. Now, a selection of items, or should I say a bundle of things, came my way via eBay. It was in fact a selection of kits, and there was a particular model in these kits that well, that I love. It's a model, or should I say it's a, well, I don't know what it is. I won't say it's a loco. It's not a loco. Well, I'll show you. It's a unit that I've always been fond of. It appeals to my small, self-propelled, quirky, you know, quirky things of a railway. Anyway, it was part of this bundle of kits, and that alone, you know, made me want this item on eBay. Now there's some other great things in there. In fact, if I just show you what else was in the bundle, if I come over to my workbench, here we have a selection of white metal kits. Now I'm not an avid kit builder. I've done a bit. I've done a couple of tiny card kits, and obviously the plastic Nightwing shunters I've done 1, 2, 3 of now. So, you know, I do like kit building, but I'm not an expert in it, and especially not with these sorts which are white metal. I have worked with the material on local restoration jobs, you know, with buffers, pipe works and things, but not as a kit. So I'll just show you some of the things that are in this bundle that I haven't built already. Here we have an ABS Models water tank, which is actually a tender. It's an Adams tender. Here there's a nice selection of station gas lamps. They are really nice cast items. I'm definitely going to be adding those to the platform. 3 packs of those. There is 2 wagon and crane sets. Mike's models. So they look a good couple of kits. I got a couple of these water cranes. There's one there. I'll show you another one close up in a second. There was also this kit, which is for a pair of Morris trucks. 1 pickup, 1 crane. And also at the back there is a permanent weight lorry. All in 00 gauge, or EM if that's what you're into. So yeah, so that's just some of the kits. There was some more which I've already done, and I will show you. But the first thing I will show you is the whole reason why I wanted this bundle. Now if we just come over here, you'll be able to see a change to the layout in that embankment there. And here we have, for those who don't know, is a Wickham Trolley. Now when I found out about these, I was very interested in them. As I've said, you know, it's just my sort of thing. It's a nice small self-propelled unit, quirky. So I've always been interested in them. This kit was by Newcast. Very easy kit to put together. Only the slightest of flash to trim off here and there. Now the livery I've gone for is green, BR green with yellow ends. And I have picked the wooden seats out and a little material roll there down the side in brown. So there we go. This is what made me want those kits. This Wickham Trolley. Now the most definitely a quirky thing on a railway I think most people will agree. So yeah, had to have those kits. Now it sat there on a little piece of track. Now this wasn't something I was aware of prior to building the kit, but once built I wasn't quite sure what to do with it. So after a bit of research I just come back down here to my workbench, grab my phone. You can see here, oops, little balance, we have a Wickham Trolley that is sat on a track. Now this is the earliest picture I could find, and it's just a storage track, that's all it is. It's just a little storage track, and they just lived next to the main lines, just in places that were convenient to the gangs of workers. If I slide across, there's a more modern one there. And another picture there, I think that's on the Bluebell Railway, I think. They obviously have space for 2 or 3. And these were literally just storage tracks. It has already been modelled. That guy's got a little garage for his, same kit as mine. So that's the research element of it. Now, as I say, these just lived on little tracks, and the workers would just, roll them along the tracks nearer to the main line, and then literally they would just use any means of getting it onto the main line. I did read somewhere that some jacks could have been used, but I didn't find any definite information. So anyway, after seeing that, it inspired me to model this area that you see here. So all I did was I've cut into the embankment with a knife, and I've used some coffee stirrers there to create some wooden planks, and they're just like holding the earth back, and then just added a nice weathered piece of rail, lots of foliage, and there's a ladder and a barrel in there as well. So makes for another nice quirky scene for the layout. If anyone's seen these before, has any information on them, let me know, because it's very interesting. I do like things like this. So yeah, that's the whole reasoning behind those kits for a Wickham Trolley. Now if I come back down here, also in that kit there was a Wickham wagon. These used to pull 1, maybe 2 sometimes of these little planked wagons. This one is in the same green livery. It's not finished yet, 2 wheels still need to be added, underframe needs painting. So I'm not sure where to put this. I'll probably just leave it dotted around the yard somewhere. I presume these wouldn't have been very heavy to manoeuvre around for a group of chaps. So they are static models. I could have had the option of making them moving, but they came with very flimsy plastic rods for the axles. They're a bit rubbish really, so I've just gone for static models. Now Batman are making one of the trolleys, whenever that will be released. So if I want a working trolley, then if one day Batman get around to releasing one, I will no doubt get one. Now I've also built one of the Morris trucks. This is the farmer's pickup. Gone for a nice red paint job on here, obviously not finished. Again, that was another nice easy kit to go together by ABS Models. So looking forward to doing the crane as well. And then I've also built a caravan. No real call for a caravan really. That was by ABS Models again I think as well. But yeah, they all went together really nice, did these kits. I'm glad I managed to get my hands on them. I think the caravan I might just sit down there in the little picnic area somewhere in amongst the trees. So there we go. That's why the back seats haven't been worked on, because these kits have taken over my life. Now I did mention those cranes. There is one here. Now the plan is, I think I'll ship that this old Hornby one out and replace it for this smaller mortar scale item. Might even get it on the platform, so but we'll see. So yeah, nice bunch of kits I've been building. Whilst the 08's here, I will elaborate slightly on the last video. It was sat in the yard with its body off, and I did say that something was going on with that loco. Just to elaborate on it, it won't be this actual class 08 that's being worked on, it won't be changing. I'm still keeping this body. It's more the motor that's going to be used elsewhere. I don't want to give too much away, but it may get its own video thread, let's put it that way. This, what's happening, it might get its own little updates. If it succeeds, this little project on the side, if it happens and it's a success, I'll be one very happy chappy, and I will also be the only person in the world that will own the model of what's been modelled. That's very cryptic, but yeah, so we'll just watch this space for the 08, but I'm just trying to build up the hype. It is very exciting, it is very special, and if it happens, I'll be very happy. So that's about it for the layout. I do have one other thing to show you. I'll just bring it into shot. It is a shunter. Now this is a Joef, or Playcraft to some people, shunter. This was off eBay. Picked it up the same time I did the Limmer shunter from the last video, $5. It is a prototype. It is based on a dock shunter. The body itself and the model is pristine condition. I have got it running as well as an old model like this can run. It is one for the collection, it won't be a worker on the layout or anything like that. Not sure what to do with it. When I saw it I thought, oh, another little restoration job, but the paintwork and things, it is a nice livery, got wash stripes on there, so maybe, I don't know, could be one for just a weathering, needs some glazing adding to it, but it's a nice little model. It's another nice little shunter to the fleet. And that, folks, is about it really. The main things I wanted to show you with these kits, and the little Wickham Trolley track down there that's been built. Before I go, I do want to show you one other thing. Now this isn't model, well, it is a model. It's not 00 gauge related, it's not model railway related. It is just a model of something that I like, and if I can just get it to fit in around the layout. There we go. There we have Subaru Impreza. Now I picked this up from Scarborough. I visited the North Bay Railway, and at Peas and Park they had these for sale in the gift shop. Now cars is another love of mine, especially motorsport, modified cars, things like that. And what drew me into this was the fact that it's weathered. Now it might not be a professional weathering job, but it's one blooming good one. The entire car is weathered. The windows I liked the best. They have this little speckled, little dirty effect that you would find on a window. And I just thought it was blooming good, so I picked that up, $4.99. I think I may build some sort of plinth for it, like a little desert rally track, maybe a jump, something like that, just to sit it on. So there we go. Just thought I'd show you that as well. Right, don't know what I knocked off there. So anyway, that was it for this video. I've been building these kits. Hopefully in the next video the back scene will be done. If the back scene isn't done, then hopefully there will be an update on this this little model project that's cooking away in the back scenes, behind the scenes, sorry. So we'll wait and see. Anyway, so until next time, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think of the Wickham Trolley edition, and see you next time. Bye bye.